Hey guys, and welcome back to the CTFC Perspective. Today was the day. We did it! Come on boys, Cheltenham Town League 2 title winners. What's that? Looking over the horizon, it's League 1 football, baby! But before we get into any of that jazz in this video, let's get straight into the lineups for Cheltenham Town's 4-1 victory against Harrogate. As you can see on screen, in goal was Griffiths, the back three being Long, Tozer and Raglan, with the midfield five very similarly being Hussey and Blair as the two wide men, with the three in the middle of Sercombe, Thomas and Wright, with the two up top being May and Smith. The three players to come on for Cheltenham, however, were Andy Williams in the 77th minute, George Lloyd also in the 77th minute. Then in the 83rd minute, to get a few minutes of a run around for Callum Wright, we have Finn Azaz. Moving on to Harrogate Town now, they play the 4-4-2 with Cracknell in goal, the back four of Fallowfield, Smith, Locko and Roberts, with the midfield four of Muldoon, Francis, Hondermark and Thomas, and the front two being Steed and Kiernan. They actually made 5 substitutions, 4 of them coming in the 60th minute and 1 in the 82nd. The 4 in the 60th minute being Lloyd Kerry, Josh Falkingham, Warren Burrell and Connor Hall, with the 82nd minute substitution of Josh Andrews to try and finish the job, which sadly couldn't be done. But yes, what an emphatic victory it was. It was very saddening and a bit embarrassing to go 1-0 down today, considering how complete polar opposites our seasons have been between Cheltenham and Harrogate. But like I said, it shows heart and determination to come back and actually win it for the boys, for the trophy and for the fans as well. As you will see, they're celebrating with the fans after. I do not try and show every single highlight because I know it bores you guys and it gets the videos to around 15-20 minutes long, which for a match review is slightly too long in my opinion, and from the view and time ratio it seems like that as well. So here are my live reactions to all the goals and everything special about Cheltenham Town today. Okay, number 29 on the ball now. Ball into the box, very high. Header back. Oh. Well, it was a free header at the back post. I'm sorry, I'm unsure who actually got the goal. But 1-0 down to Harrogate, 6 minutes in. Harrogate in the blue, number 18 with the goal. And yeah, it was very poor defensively. There's just free header at the back post, swings it across and no one is marking the man at the, well, front post, but it was the back post from the secondary cross. And yeah, very sloppy defending, but come on. We can still somehow not win the league today, so just come on, keep your heads on and we can get a few more goals. Come on boys. What a shot by Harrogate now. Oh my god, we're on the break. Play Alfie through. Alfie made through. Slip, please, 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 please. Oh god, rebound. Alfie May's just missed an open goal. It's showing it now, number 14 is on the break for Harrogate, have a shot, it's rebounding everywhere, somehow they almost score, and then we counter-attacked because they tried to get it on the edge of the box, and it's 9 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to Harrogate. If we can get more chances of that and be more clinical, we'll be in this game, but at this moment in time, we're making it hard for ourselves. Alright, 10 minutes in now, Sercombe ball through, defenders out, now it's to Alfie May, edge, like inside the box, trying to play out the defenders. Back out to Sercombe, he has a shot. Straight at the keeper, this rolled in, come on! Let's go, 1-1. Alright, it's a simple goal, it's just to get a point, but if we can get one more, this will get us the title. Come on boys, it's a sloppy goal to concede for Harrogate, but it's straight, he's put the power in it, he's put his entire life behind it, and he's got the goal. Thank you, Liam Sercombe, 1-1, let's go. 20 minutes in, now going into 21, beautiful ball down the line. Callum Wright, oh the defender slipped, come on, he's in. Have a shot, son. Saved. He's rebounded. Shot again. It's in the post. Callum Wright, just take in. Ball of us. Smith. Yes! Go on. Go on. 2-1, 21 minutes in. Just keep on, boys. Come on. 33 minutes in. We've got a throw in. Ball into the box from Raglan. Okay, all right. Sercombe to Hussey. Hussey, that's a pretty heavy touch. What are you going to do with it, mate? Goes one-on-one with the defender, takes him on, ball into the box, beautiful ball, header, great save, off the post, in. Happy day! Come on! 3-1. We've got one hand on this title now, boys. Alright, we left it late, we conceded, but we're about to do this in style. 33 minutes on the clock, 3 goals, 1 goal every 11 minutes. Sadly, like I say, we're at 1-0 down, but we are cruising this game, boys. Come on, let's go for 4. Well, the 2-goal lead was almost just chopped down to 1. Almost an own goal by Matty Blair. It was ball into the box by Harrogate. He tries to get his head on it and it goes into the front post, but the keeper manages to get a glove to it. Luckily, it's still 3-1, but 43 minutes played. That was another very close chance for Harrogate. The half-time whistle is blown. It's 3-1 to Cheltenham Town. Hopefully Cheltenham can score some more goals in the second half for some security and that we don't concede anymore to Harrogate. Because obviously 2 more goals conceded due to Cambridge being 1-0 up could leave us finishing second place in the league. And obviously we don't want that. We've got the promotion. Now we're only going for the title. We've got one more thing to fight for. Come on, boys. Let's go into the second half. Charlie Radcliffe through to Alfie May. Alfie May's taking it to the corner flag, it seems. He just couldn't really do much of it. 55 minutes on the clock. He's run out of space and we're going back. Come on, they're still pushing up the pitch. Do the long ball. Very high. It bounces. Half volley coming right, come on! Let's go! 4th goal on the day. Callum Wright makes it 4 goals to Cheltenham against Harrogate, who's, like I said, they took the 1-0 lead, then we turned it around emphatically. 4 goals, 4 players celebrating. Let's go. The players know exactly what it means, not just for them, but for us as well. This could be the title in our hands. We're 35 minutes away from the League 2 trophy. Come on! Not much else has happened in the second half ever since that goal to make it 4-1. A bit of a scare for the Cheltenham Town goalkeeper, almost rolling it into his own net, but he managed to just save himself in time. And it seems like John Stead has just come off for Harrogate. Considering his age, it looks like he was retiring, as well as taking into consideration the players were clapping off the pitch. But fair play to John Stead, fair play to the Cheltenham boys. 8 minutes to go. Let's get this W. 90 plus 3 on the clock. Goal kick. Come on! Cheltenham Town, League 2 champions. Champions, champions, ole, ole. The players finally coming out now to get what they truly deserve, the League 2 trophy. The players have got the bottles out, the champagne, everything. Everyone's out now. Come on. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. Come on, who's going to lift it? Come on, where's Tozer? Tozer's finally here. Oh. Come on!
From the other side of the hoarding, players jumping up and down, the trophy is being passed from player to player. Ben Tozer has it at the moment, the captain, and Cheltenham.
Last season we got this close, we got to the playoffs, we looked like we were cruising into the playoff final, and then, well, every single Cheltenham fan at home knows exactly what happened that night. We've proved the haters wrong. We're a small club that's done big things and we're into League 1. Let's go! We've seen everything today. We've conceded early, sloppy performances, easy chances missed, May misses an open goal. But then when the time comes, when the time is right, we get 4 goals to bring home the win and the trophy. Everyone is celebrating. It's going to be a long night for the players, a long night for the fans too. And I'll see you guys in the post-match reaction. One last thing before we go, it's nice to see the fans, they've got everything, all the pyros, everything, and it seems like all the players are going to the little stand outside the stadium to truly celebrate the fans. Obviously, we can't do anything yet because of something which will not be named, but it's a nice gesture from the players and great to see. Now that you've seen that, however, you can truly see the strength of the bond between the players, the manager and the fans. It's really strong. It's a really nice atmosphere around the club today. So, the first thing first to get into, you have to go over the match stats. Because even though it's an emphatic victory, we win the title, you need to go through the basics, and this is how the game panned out. Harrogate actually had the predominant amount of the ball with 59% compared to Cheltenham's 41%. However, apart from that, it was a complete one-sided game. 21 shots with 10 on target for Cheltenham Town compared to Harrogate's withering 8 shots with 3 on target. We really showed that even though we didn't have most of the ball, we made the most of it. We're making attacking runs, and we truly should have scored at least 6 today. If you're taking into consideration Alfie May's chance and a few goal line clearances as well as that, we really played well today. And if we could have saw more of that, we could have maybe even hit the 90-point mark, because obviously there was a few silly results and of course 12 losses throughout the way. There are 13 corners in the game, 7 of those in Cheltenham's favour, the other 6 going to Harrogate, so slightly edging in our favour, but nothing was really made from corners as it's throw-ins, which are our true speciality. Then there are 20 fouls in the game, showing that Harrogate and Cheltenham are both getting annoyed, even though they're all smiles at the final whistle. 9 fouls being from Cheltenham, as you can see, and the other 11 obviously coming from Harrogate. And just a quick recap now, in case you actually did miss or skip through the scorers. The goal scorers today, the first being from Muldoon in the 7th minute with the assist from Steed. And then the other 4 goal scorers today, all for Cheltenham Town. Sercombe in the 11th minute, Smith in the 22nd, May in the 34th, and then Wright in the 56th to finish the job, with 3 assists going down to Alfie May, Wright and Blair. Now moving on to the next section of the video now, it is the best and worst player for either side. Starting off with Harrogate, the first of which being Jack Muldoon. He got the goal, he was in the right place at the right time. It was quite a dismal performance from Harrogate today, but considering, like I said, right place, right time, getting the goal to put your team in the lead, he did his bit, but obviously the team couldn't do the same job and actually win the game for them. So he's done his job. He's done a pretty decent performance. A few other chances in the game which he probably should be scoring. But other than that, good performance, and that is why he is the best player on the pitch, in my opinion, for Harrogate Town. Now onto the other side of the spectrum, it'd have to go to Mitchell Roberts, because he's only played 4 games this season. It really showed. He was feeling a bit scruffy, and the 20-year-old didn't have the best performance. He was letting runners go straight past him. He wasn't really putting in clean challenges, and he was very lucky to get a yellow and card in this game. A very scrappy performance, and I think it's just one of those performances which you look back on, you go, okay, that's a knock. It's not my best, and I can improve. And hopefully when he can get some more experience in his belt, some more game time, that will erase out of his game. So today is him, which is getting the worst player on the pitch for Harrogate Town. For Cheltenham Town, however, I'm not going to give one of them, because I guess you could say probably one of the defenders for being the worst player on the pitch for Cheltenham Town. But you can't, because it was a very, very scrappy goal. Possibly, if I had to give it to someone, it was probably Raglan's man that should have been marked. But apart from that, the team played very well. So actually, I'm going to scratch that, change my mind, because obviously this is the premise of the video. The worst player on the pitch, because of that early mistake, has to be Charlie Raglan. But from that point on, he actually had a very decent performance. But in a more positive note, the best player on the pitch, and such a young star that he is Wright. Callum Wright looks like such a good young player, and I hope we can get him back on loan. The possibility of that is very slim, but if he wants to stay, we would take it every single day of the week. He's played really well. He scored screamers. He scored a half volley today. In such a there's such a pressured environment. If we didn't win, we might not have won the trophy. And he's already got a trophy under his belt on his loan spell. So that's great to see. Great performance. Actually, a lot of people had a good performance. It could have gone to May, a goal and an assist. But when you're missing one-on-ones, that can't be given to you. And a few other, like the other strikers, they played out a decent game. All of them almost had a goal. The midfielders, Sercombe had a good shout with his goal. And I'm pretty believe he almost got an assist as well. Great performances all around from the team, and that is why the 2 players to point out would arguably be Charlie Raglan on the worst side, and the better side, a very good performance, Callum Wright. Quite an emotional time now. Let's check the table. We've been top of the table for a while. We've been fighting since the very start of the season, and this is how it looks. Cheltenham Town, 46 games played, 24 wins, 10 drawn and 12 losses, 61 goals for, 39 goals against, 22 goal difference and 82 points. Finishing it in style with that 4-1 victory. Cambridge United also picking up 3 points, finishing on 80. Bolton with 79 and Morecambe on 78. It then drops off a bit to the playoff positions, where Newport, Forest Green and Tranmere all got the playoff positions with 73 points, and Salford and Exeter just missing out, even though they had a very, very decent end to the season. Going back to our opponents, Harrogate, however, 57 points with 2 losses and a draw in their last few games. They could have finished higher up in the table. If you're thinking about it, the gap between 18th and 11th, you could easily get in there, considering 11th is only 61 points. That's only 4 extra points. So very tight, as always in this league. Anyone can do well and anyone can fall off, as you've seen with Grimsby, Southend and Scunthorpe. But it's a victory for Cheltenham Town. It's unsettling for Harrogate way to end their season, considering that they had that 1-0 lead. But 82 points for Cheltenham gets us the title, and Harrogate finished the season all the way in 17th position. I'd like to thank you guys for supporting the channel all the way through this season and ever since the channel began. And it's really been such a good day for me today, considering Cheltenham Town have finally got that trophy, and we're getting so close to our next milestone on a personal level of 400 subscribers. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy the video, if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you know when a video goes live. If you have any questions or queries, especially on a game like today, drop it down to the comment section. We love to interact with you guys. Obviously, community interaction is key. There'll be 2 videos like this on screen very shortly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.